Hi everybody, my name's Elissa. I'm Dinell-Kovacs' mom. He is 3rd grade and in Miss Engstrom's class. And today I will be reading to you Melissa Parkington's Beautiful, Beautiful Hair. And this is by Pat Brisson and illustrated by Suzanne Bloom. Melissa Parkington had the most beautiful hair anyone had ever seen. It was long, thick, black, and so shiny it seemed to sparkle. Gorgeous, her neighbor, Mrs. Angelo, said when she saw Melissa. Absolutely stunning, strangers said to each other when she walked down the street. And at bedtime, when her father kissed her good night, he always said, "Good night, my Melissa of the beautiful, beautiful hair." Spectacular, gorgeous, fabulous. When Melissa was younger, hearing those things made her feel special. But lately it had begun to bother her. She wanted people to notice her for something she did, not something that just grew out of her head. And she wanted to be something special, something wonderful, something spectacular. Melissa made a list of things she might be spectacular at if she put her mind to it. At top of the list was basketball. Set her school record for foul shots. Melissa went to her basketball hoop, inched her toes up to the foul line, took careful aim, and tossed the ball. Sometimes it went in, most of the times it didn't. Soon her neighbor Jake came over. "Can I try?" he asked. Melissa smiled. "Sure," she said. And for the next hour, she showed Jake how to hold, dribble, and shoot the ball. Every day after school, Melissa went out to practice, and every day Jake came over. After a few weeks, she realized Jake had improved a lot, but she'd gotten only a little better. Becoming spectacular was hard work. Maybe basketball wasn't the way to go. Melissa looked at her list. Under basketball, she had written art. Make pictures good enough for a museum. She got colored pencils and a pad of paper and went to draw the maple tree in her backyard. She studied it for a long time, sketched, erased, and sketched some more. Then Jake's little sister, Maddie, appeared with a pad of paper and a box of crayons. "My mom said I can draw with you if you say it's okay. Can I, Melissa?" Melissa smiled. "Sure, Maddie. I'm drawing that tree. What do you want to draw?" Maddie thought for a minute. "A kangaroo," she said. "Can we draw a kangaroo, Melissa?" "It would be easier if I were at the zoo," Melissa said, "but I'll try." And before long, Maddie was asking for monkeys, elephants, and eagles. And Melissa's drawing of the maple tree sat half finished in her lap. The next few days, it was the same. Melissa drew for a while. Then Maddie showed up, asking for squirrels, tigers, and woodpeckers. Maddie was easy to please, but Melissa knew these pictures would never hang in a museum. She sighed and wondered if she would ever be spectacular at anything. One day when Maddie's mom came by for her kids, she said, "Thanks for being so kind to Maddie and Jake, Melissa. I really appreciate it." "You're welcome," Melissa said, watching them walk away. Melissa got an idea. Mrs. Harrington had said she was kind. That wasn't the same as having really beautiful hair. A person had to do something to be kind. It didn't just grow out of her head. She made the decision then and there. She decided to be the kindest person in the whole town. It wasn't as exciting as being great at foul shots or terrific at drawing, but at least Melissa knew she could do it. Now she just had to keep on doing it. She swept the kitchen floor for her mother. She raked the yard for her father. The next day, she shared her oatmeal raisin cookies with Lydia Spincraft, who didn't have a best friend. When Nathan Freitag got hurt during recess, Melissa cheered him up with knock-knock jokes. On the bus ride home, she helped Rhonda Diltz study for a spelling test. She helped Maddie ride her bike without training wheels. She carried Mrs. Angelo's groceries from her car. She wrote a letter to her cousin Sarah, who had a broken leg. For the next few weeks, Melissa was kind to lots of different people, and for a little while, she forgot about her hair. Then one day at the mall, Melissa saw a sign at Bernice's beauty salon. They wanted people to donate their hair to kids who need wigs. Melissa was reading the sign a second time when a woman walked by. "You have such beautiful hair. You're not thinking about getting it cut, are you?" Right then, Melissa knew she wasn't thinking about it. The part of her that wanted to be noticed for something she did, rather than something she grew out of her head, had already decided. "Mom," she called to her mother, who had walked a little ahead, "I want to do this." Her mother read the sign and asked, "Oh, Melissa, are you sure?" "Yes," said Melissa, "I'm 100% positively sure." Bernice washed Melissa Parkington's beautiful, beautiful hair, dried it, put it in a ponytail, and cut it off. Then she put her hair in an envelope to mail to a place that would make it into a wig for a girl or boy whose hair wouldn't grow. Melissa's head felt so light when she said goodbye to Bernice, she wondered if it would float away. At bedtime, when her father kissed her goodnight, he said, "Good night, my Melissa, of the beautiful," but he stopped himself. "It's okay, Dad," Melissa told him. "My hair's still beautiful. It's just going to be beautiful on somebody else's head." Her father smiled and kissed her cheek. "Good night, my Melissa, of the beautiful, beautiful heart," he said. Then he walked over to the window and called out softly, "And good night, Melissa's beautiful, beautiful hair, wherever you are." Thanks. Bye.